Hi, I'm Mel Pickup, Chief Executive of Bradford Teaching Hospitals. Welcome to this week's news roundup from across the Trust. I'm at our maternity unit because I have an important message for anyone who's trying for a baby and might be worried about the COVID vaccine. Stay tuned for that. Also, we catch up with this year's first group of apprentice student nurses who are getting stuck into life at the Trust. And we hear about our lovely new community gardens that are planned for Bradford Royal Infirmary. But first, there are lots of myths about the safety of the COVID-19 vaccine. And if you're trying to conceive, it may be something that's playing on your mind. COVID-19 vaccines are safe and effective, and there is no evidence to suggest that the vaccine affects either fertility in men or fertility in women. Here's our obstetric and gynecology consultant, Virginia Beckett, to explain more.
The overwhelming message that I want to give couples who are trying to conceive is that there is no biological mechanism by which having the vaccine could affect your chances of conceiving. So I know on social media there have been some messages suggesting that the vaccine is sterilising, and that is just not true. Think of having the vaccine as a way of protecting your children, because we know that particularly with the new variants, COVID is causing severe illness in pregnant women. So if you're offered the chance to have the vaccine, you should really grab it with both hands because it is a gift. Imagine if so many of us had had the vaccine in our community that you were able to allow your parents to hold your newborn baby. If you're uncertain about having the vaccine because you're trying to conceive, please can I reassure you that it's safe. And in fact, it's going to be your insurance policy to make sure that your pregnancy is going to be successful and safe for both you and your baby.
Thank you, Virginia. It is so important that everybody in our community feels reassured about the safety of the vaccine. Now, one of the silver linings of the pandemic has been a surge in the number of people wanting to be nurses. And here at the Trust, we're always keen to provide new opportunities for those who'd like a career in healthcare. So we've just welcomed a brand new set of apprentice nursing students. The new intake will work alongside nurses to deliver care for patients and continue their studies at the same time. Here's Education Lead Claire Marie Clark and a couple of our new apprentices, Robert Pemberton and Peter Wright, to tell you more.
This is a really exciting time for Bradford. We have got our first ever cohort of direct entry nursing apprentices. We have 15 of them who started on the 8th of February with us. So they will be doing a 4-year nursing degree with the Open University. So at the end of it, they will be registered nurses and they will be joining our nursing workforce.
So I'm looking forward to gaining new skills and advancing my career, working on the ward on Ward 31. I'll be doing observations and patient care. I'll also, alongside that, I'll be doing my university work and university assignments.
There is so many students around the hospital, which is a welcoming environment. They are so dedicated for our learning and development, and that shines through the ward staff as well. It gives me that boost to know I will be supported fully, and we are one team. You are treated like one team.
So this apprenticeship programme will be really beneficial to the Trust. It shows that we actually value and care for our staff as well, and that we want to help them reach their full potential. It will also give us some fabulous, wonderful nurses in the future, and hopefully those nurses will want to stay with us and progress even further.
Thanks all, and a very warm welcome to the rest of the apprentices in that group. Now, let's hear what else has been happening around our hospitals, starting with details of how you can get involved in the running of the Trust.
We're seeking to fill 3 seats, so for more information, please join me for an informal virtual chat on the 9th of March. Just book using the email or phone number below.
yet another really busy week at the Trust. Now, mental well-being is so important for everyone during the pandemic, and spending time in nature is an invaluable way of reducing stress. Now, we're very proud of our garden at St Luke's Hospital, which offers patients, families and our staff an area to feel some fresh air on their faces. So much so that we now have plans for a new community garden here at Bradford Royal Infirmary. One of our consultants, Chris Bem, is going to tell you a little bit more to explain the project and what's in the pipeline.
The garden here in the hospital is actually part of a wider community project that is actually under the aegis of Well Bradford. The idea behind the gardens is that we need to get into a closer relationship with nature. The second is community, and that gardens create and help form community. And these two gardens, one is up by the Listening for Life Centre, which is going to be a memory garden. The second garden is this one where I'm standing. It's a therapeutic garden where people can come, relax, rest, to just sit back and just reflect. And it's for both the patients and for the staff. Gardens help staff and patient health, and also they provide sanctuaries for relatives who are coming to see people who are in a bad way. Seeing nature in all its different guises is good for well-being, and it's given a term which is called biophilia, this love of life, of real life, of nature, and we need to encourage that.
Thanks, Chris. These are really exciting plans and it feels very much like spring is in the air. Well, that's it for today. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn and Facebook, which is where you can also find some cute pet pictures, as tomorrow is Love Your Pet Day. It's a great opportunity to show appreciation to all our pets for their support during the pandemic. That's it for now. I look forward to catching up with you next week. Stay safe.